Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to explain my full stack web application and constraint based chatbot which answers only questions related to the physics and chemistry. My full stack web application consists of a login page, sign up page and an home page which contains the interface of my web application name Chari. And now let me show my login page. As you are seeing, it is my login page and here is my sign up page. Now let me log in into my web application. I'm entering my email. I already signed up, so I'm just directly logging into my web application Nemachari. My password. Oh shit, it's showing invalid. Okay, I'm mrvishnu.edu.in and now my password. Yeah, this is my dashboard. Adding but an introduction page to my web application. And now let me open my home page. Yeah, here is my home page. I said you earlier, my chatbot is restricted to it is constant based. It only answers questions related to physics and chemistry. Now let me test it. I just text hi, and it's showing
Hello
that
there. Welcome to Chatty, your physics and chemistry expert. I am Chatty.
and it's also gives it also has an voice assistant enable default. It's showing that welcome to Chatty, your physics and chemistry expert. Now let me ask a question. What is the what are what is nanotechnology? Simple question. It's taken few seconds to answer a particular question, and yeah, here is the answer for that question. Now let me ask another question to this. Um, what is Einstein's formula? It takes an
Einstein's most famous formula, mass energy.
yeah, is showing equal to mc square. This is my web application. It's a chatbot, simply a chatbot which answers questions only related to physics and chemistry. Now let me ask a question which is not related to physics and chemistry. Let me ask define biology.
Response from Chatty, your physics and chemistry assistant. I apologize.
It's showing that I can answer only questions related to physics and chemistry and I can't answer a question related to any other topics from it. That's it. Now let me open my VS Code. Yeah, this is a code I did backend using Flask, which is nothing but a framework code Python. And this was my HTML code for I use HTML CSS code that I use it for login page, and this is the code for sign up page, and this was my main page, nothing but the interface of the chatbot. Um, Now a part of this, by the way, I use a Gemini API in order to uh, make my chatbot work. API is nothing but an application programming interface which allows the user to access the data present in a particular web page. Now let me answer some of the common questions that you will get. And the first question is what is Node.js? Node.js provides a runtime environment that allows us to run JavaScript on the server side. Normally JavaScript runs inside your browser, but Node.js allows us to build backend servers using JavaScript. And this is the sample Node.js code. And now let me answer what is a callback function. A callback function is a function that is passed as an argument to another function and is executed later. Here I pass an here I call a function again as an argument to the inside this function, and package.json. JSON format is nothing. JSON stands for JavaScript object notation. It is similar to dictionaries in Python. It contains a key value pair. Every key contains its own unique value, not unique. It has its own value, and um, now let me answer difference between required and import. In Node.js, we use required to include modules. Example const express equal to required of express. This is nothing but an example of required function which is used to import module, and we use import um, to import an package or else import express, so and so in that way. It uses to import modules. Um, that's it. And now let me answer what is middleware in Express. Middleware is a function that runs between a request and a response. It can validate data, check authentication, log request, handle errors. This is a simple. This is an example of what is middleware. It's just an example program for middleware. And now let me answer what is RESTful APIs. A RESTful API is a way for frontend and backend to communicate using HTTPS methods. The HTTPS methods includes get, post, put, delete. Get is used to retrieve data, and post is used to create data, put is used to update data, and finally delete is used to remove the data. That's it. In my project, I use a sign up, nothing but post method to get that I use it to create a new user, and post login, which authenticates user, and get loads my web application dashboard, and chart, which is used to send questions to the chatbot. And what is NPM? Uh, NPM stands for Node Package Manager. It is used to install libraries, manage dependencies, and update packages that are required for our applications. And final question, why hash passwords? Strong passwords in plain text is very dangerous. If the database gets hacked, all user passwords will be visible. So we use hash passwords using libraries called um, BCRYPT. Hashing converts our password into a secure encrypted format. So in order to prevent and secure our data, we are using hash passwords. Um, that was completely about my web application name Chari. And here is my code. That's it. Thanks for watching.